Simon Kisden, welcome back to Canary Networks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here today. Before we get into the big story about why GenX is doing amazing things, for those who don't know about you, can I have that sort of 30-second summary? What are you all about? Why do you exist?
So GenX Power is all about renewable energy generation and energy storage. We're developing two projects on the one site in North Queensland. The first stage is 50 megawatts of solar, and the second stage is a pump storage hydro project that will be integrated with another solar farm.
So there's lots of news in the moment about energy security. You know, there's closing of coal power stations, there's blackouts because of renewables. Tell me about how you play into that story and why actually there's a good news around what you're doing.
The market is in desperate need for a very efficient battery or energy storage. Our pump storage hydro project is a giant water battery. It can store power and release that power when it's required. So for example, when the wind's not blowing or the sun's not shining, our hydro project can generate power into those price environments.
So there's a lot of news flow around investment into Snowy River, which I believe is another pump storage cell. Right? How have you gone about getting funding from both regional and central government, given that you are in this hot area?
So the government has realised that energy storage is critical, and they've identified pump storage hydro as the ideal solution to those issues. So the government's supporting Snowy Hydro, and they're supporting our project to deliver what the market needs, which is a very efficient, low-cost storage option.
Give me a context of scale. How big is what you're doing in comparison to other projects in Australia?
Our project, our pump storage project, is 250 megawatts, and that is ideally suited for the market we operate in Queensland. The Snowy Hydro project is 1,500 megawatts, and they're contemplating an expansion of that project over the next 2 or 3 years. Our project is the most advanced hydro development in the country, and for that reason has got the strong support from the government.
And from a solar perspective, I mean, I see adverts on the TV from all sorts of people saying how they've got big solar farms. You've got a 50 megawatt and at some point in the future a 250 megawatt. Where would that position you in terms of scale?
Our solar project stage 1 is big and profitable. At 50 megawatts, when built, that will be the 4th largest solar farm in the country. And given we've got a very good contract with the Queensland Government, it will provide stable cash flows to the company.
So tell me a bit more about those offtakes. You know, how have you managed to get those, and what are they worth to you, and how do they de-risk for the investor?
So we're working very closely with the Queensland Government. We secured with them a 20-year revenue guarantee from the Queensland Government, and that underpins the cash flows from our solar farm for the next 20 years. We're now in discussions with the Queensland Government to potentially extend those arrangements for our growth plans. We'll have a lot more to say about that later in the year.
Lots of good stories, lots of funding. When are you actually going to start turning cash? When will that initial project start generating electricity and you'll be able to start getting money from these great backers?
Yep. So stage 1 solar farm is currently under construction. We will have that generating first revenue by November this year, with full capacity achieved by January next year. So in a very short period of time from now, we'll have some very stable and strong cash flows coming back to GenX.
Once you are funded, how long until you actually start generating electricity from that pump storage?
So we're developing this one site in stages. The first stage will be generating cash flow by the end of this year. Our second stage solar farm will be delivering cash flow by mid-2019, and the pump storage hydro project will be fully operational by 2021.
How are you positioned from a cash perspective, and how does that align to your burn?
So we raised $130 million to fund the construction for stage 1. The vast majority of that was very low-cost debt finance. We're in the process of spending that as we build out our solar farm stage 1. In addition to that, we've got working capital of $13 million, which is more than enough to cover us until the cash flow comes from the first stage of the solar farm.
Well, Simon, obviously, I think it's exciting for lots of reasons, but from a Canary investor's perspective, what are the 3 reasons why they should actually look at you being part of their portfolio?
The first reason, we've got very, very active news flow coming this year. As we deliver government support, revenue contracts and finalise the permitting, we expect very strong uplift in our share price as we hit each one of those milestones.